What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Notepad Games. Today I'm going to be solving all of the puzzles for Wednesday, January 14th, starting right off with the streams. A small grid today. This should be a pretty straightforward puzzle. Just have to connect all of the stars. Nice and easy little mental warm-up there. Let's move on down to the toggle next. 3 toggles suggested. This pattern is making me want to click here, but that does leave these two in an interesting spot, and we would have to end up getting this one as well, which is questionable about that first move. So I'm wondering, maybe there's a better first starting move than this cell. To get this one, we're going to have to toggle one of these 4. It could be that, which gets those 3. Again, leaves this one now in an interesting spot. We would move this way, and we've not succeeded there. So if I keep just looking what the options are, we know I'm going to have to toggle one of these 4. And we know I'm going to have to toggle one of these 4 at the bare minimum to get this cell and this cell. So if we did something, like those 2 or the outer 2, we see we still have a lot of cells that are left flipped. So how do we think about what would be best to do this? I'm going to think about this one more time just because it seems like it's calling me. And then we're going to need to toggle both of these in one toggle. And to get both of these in one toggle, our options are this one, or this one. So if we go here, oh, that looks like a solution. Okay. Interesting. I did not see that coming, but there we go. We have this one, and then our final toggle is going to be over here on the left middle. And that was today's toggle puzzle in 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Maybe I'll jump down to the Triomino next. A target of 15. 8, 2, and 5 makes 15. 4, 6 is not going to be our answer. 3 and 4 makes 7, plus 8 makes 15. 2 and 4 makes 6 plus 9, and then 3, 6, and 6 for the toggle puzzle. Continuing right along to the Gigantomino, just a larger grid, target of 12. That makes 14. So let's take away the 5. Maybe grab like the 2. Oh, nope. Grab the 3 to make 12. That is 6 cells. I miscounted. See if this can reach 12. It doesn't look like it's going to. So that is not going to be the solution. Let me think about this 4 and this 5 are probably going to be different colors. If this 5 takes this 4, is it automatically too high? Yes. There's no way that those two can be together. I guess it is possible that the 4 and the 4 do group together, but is that actually a possibility? Yes, and that would make 12. So that is possible. I'm going to just explore this path first. Gives us 12, and then the remaining should just all connect to be our final grouping of 12. That was the Gigantomino. Going on to the Equatara next. Best of 5 moves. Best of 5 moves. 10 minus 2 would give us 8. So 103 minus something like a 92 gives us 11, which is not what we're looking for. We would be looking for 12 if we had a 9 and a 3 left. So that is not what we're going to want as our first starting move. Best of 5, perhaps there are no concatenations required, and it's just we inch our way along. 9 minus 2 gives us 7. We have a 3, a 3, which would be 6, and we have a 10 and a 9, which would be 1. So that looks like that'll be our solution. That was the Equatara. Not too tricky of a puzzle there. And then let's move on to the Muddle, a 4x4 grid here. SRSM. SRSM, maybe something like sham. Oh, it was sham. And then maybe something like to sear. Wow, that would have been nice if my first 2 words were both correct. Sear could be sore. Okay, it's not sore either. Can there be a consonant here? A C, an M, a T, an L? I don't think so. So I'm wondering, is this required to be a consonant here? Could be like star, not star. Scar. It is scar. There we go. Found it eventually. So now we have this H and a C going to the same letter. So this is likely a vowel. I'm going to try hold in the across. Not hold. Maybe I'll look at this down, because again, it's going to be R and then most likely a vowel. So, roll. Oh, I got halo accidentally. So that was good. Maybe it's road. It is road. And now we have, I can try A-L. A lit. It is a lit, and then it looks like it's going to be came with a mid and met. Good puzzle. 1 minute and 48 seconds. Pretty good time there as well. Moving on to the final puzzle of the day. 4-letter word we're looking for. Let's see, what haven't we started with? Maybe we start in the T's with tier. 245 before the target word, which is pretty darn close. Could try something in the W's. The end of the alphabet, I think there are less words, so you might have to jump further than you think. That was extremely close. Could stay in the WH. Are there enough words? WHE. I could go to something like whip, but I wonder if that wouldn't be far enough. It's going to be like 3 away. Oh, it's 1 away. So WHI, were. Guessing it's got to be were. Wow, we got it without even hitting on the other side. That was 4 guesses. One of my, I think, quickest Cypher games. And those were all of the games for today. If you want to give it a try, the games are totally free at notepadgames.com. Also available on the App Store. Let me know how you did.